we'll start here. So what you are first going to do is from the middle of the short side of your building, you are going to make a vertical line going upward, and you get to decide how tall you want it to be. So you want to make it tall enough though, where it's going to pass this line here. So if I make like a little short line like this, and I try to go to the vanishing point, it's going to be about in line with this, and that's not tall enough. So what you are going to do is identify kind of the center-ish of this side of your building, and you're going to take your straight edge, line it up to the bottom of your paper, and make a vertical line that goes tall enough where if I were to go to my vanishing point, it's not going to intersect with this here. Okay? From here, you're going to make a triangle. So you're going to bring it to this corner, and you are going to bring it to this corner. So you are going to do a triangle here, and bring it down like this. So these ones do not need to go to the vanishing point. This is like one of the only times that this will not go to the vanishing point. It is going to the corners. So you're coming from the middle, and you're going vertically up, and then you're going to the corner, and then you're going to the corner. Okay? From there, it does now need to go to the vanishing point. So this spot on the top right here needs to now go down to the vanishing point that you're using. And I'm just going to go kind of far. So I'm going to take this line down. And I'm just going to go all the way to the edge and a little bit farther than that. So I have a little bit of a tail here. Okay, so what we did so far is we identified the front of our building. This is the front, and this is the back that is going backwards, okay? I then found the middle of this top of the roof here, and I went straight up with a vertical line that was taller than this line here. Okay, then I took it down to the sides to make a triangle. And then I took the top of it to the left vanishing point. Okay, now if your building was going this way, then of course it would go to the right vanishing point. But my long part of the building is going to the left, which means my roof is now going to the left. Okay, this is the part that can get a little bit confusing, where the building ends right here. Now, normally you would think that it would go to the other vanishing point or this vanishing point, but actually we've been talking a lot of perpendicular lines or parallel lines. This line is going to be parallel with this line, which means their angle needs to be the same. And how you would do that is line up your ruler, and I like to use two hands for this. So I line up my ruler with the side of the roof, okay, and then with two hands, I move it back, move it back, move it back, move it back, the best that I can without moving that angle, and then I stop once it hits the back of the building. So let me do that again. I have it in the angle, my ruler is in the diagonal of the top of my building. I'm going to take my two hands and try my very best not to like move it as, move it like this as I move backward. You want to try to move it as evenly as possible. So I'm here, I take my two fingers and I move back, move back, move back, move back, move back, move back, until now you can see that it hits that dot. And I'm going to draw a line so that it touches the top. And then I'm going to erase the extra. Okay, so that is a little bit complicated. I did just film myself going through this, and I will put this on Schoology after class today. Okay, let me do a time check. It is 3:31, so we have just a couple of minutes left. If you wanted to do this with a curve, so you can see that I did it with a curve here, it's pretty much the same process. Okay, it's pretty much the same process. So what you would do is instead of coming up and doing a triangle, you would do a curved line. So let me actually see if I can kind of just freehand this one. So let's say we have our building here. Again, I'm freehanding, but I would like you to please do this with a straight edge. Okay, so now this building is, like if this is the middle of my paper, this building is to the right. So that means my roof is going to be on the left and it's going to go to the right. So what I would do is make a vertical line coming up just like I did here. And instead of making a triangle, I would make a curve. So there's one curve, and then my other curve comes down as well. So you're really doing the same thing as you did here, but instead of coming to the corner with a straight line, coming to the corner with a straight line, you're coming in with a curved line. And honestly, this is a little off, but again, I'm freehanding it, so we're trying our best. They're a little overlapped, which is why it looks a little off. So you're coming up and then curving down, curving down. Once again, this line needs to come to the vanishing point. So from this part right here, you're going down to the vanishing point the same way you did this way. And then this time you kind of just need to eyeball it, and you end with a little curved line like this. So the process is exactly the same, but instead of straight lines, you're doing curvy lines. Okay, this one again, of course, looks a little bit off because I completely freehanded that, so that doesn't look very good. But what it would actually turn out to be is like this. So you come up, curve to the corner, from the top, go to the vanishing point, and then to finish it off, you just do a little curved line, and you kind of just eyeball it. Okay, and once again, this video will be on Schoology, so you'll be able to go back and review the process so that you're able to do it with the roofs. Okay, it is now 3:33. I'm going to end the video.